What's happening, YouTube? I haven't made a video in a little bit. Getting out, going for a walk, looking for a place I can drop my human pellets, but I'm waiting for this long ass time to get loaded. But since I'm gonna go get my miles in, it's jog the memory on a certain thing. We're gonna delve in the spiritual realm because everything starts with spirit. But keep this: everything in this third density dimensional realm is allowed, literally by its sense, by the vibration of its elements. It's meant to delay, aka slow down vibration. So, and there is even a delay between responses. Things aren't instantaneous based off of density and time and space. I can get super scientific with it, but I'm gonna try not to. I'm just gonna keep it bare minimum, so I can try to keep it short. What is up with my watch? My heart rate must be super good. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is. Been at peace lately. But yeah, there's a reason why there's a delay in between your change, your inner change, and the outer reality that you may be in. One, there's multiple reasons. One, the Matrix doesn't, found a place I could drop a shitter. The Matrix doesn't want most people to wake up, even if you're capable of waking up. I don't know. I've never been an NPC. I've always been me, for good, bad, or indifferent. So I can't speak from the standpoint of an NPC if y'all can be awoken or gifted a spirit or some shit. But given from what I know, man, I'm being hawked. I'm always being watched deeper in this weed. But from the non-NPC standpoint, when you are awakening to the Matrix and how it operates and how it delays, not only you're going to get pushed back because you're a food source, you're a spiritual, energetic, loose food source, but you can't be an example of, hey, there's a way out with determination, grace, faith, basically adhering to all the biblical laws, statutes, and commandments and advice. Like, be surrounded by what you prayed for, have faith, shut the door. All these things are reiterating because not only you have to reiterate it constantly in your life, but the system will constantly, like Yeshua, Enoch, and many others greats of the Bible have given us example time after time after time of how they know what these motherfuckers will do before they do it. And they're giving you a heads up, like, hey, these motherfuckers have nothing new. They can't do anything new. And they're going to repeat this process. And for those that have ears to hear and eyes to see, let me break it down for you on how to get past and leave them where they're supposed to be and get to where you're supposed to be. But not to go too much off on a tangent on that, to get to the point of it and base it in reality where people in this era can relate to. Look at it as like, hey, I have a motherfucker that's displeasant, like unpleasant in some form or fashion. Ask yourself this to keep yourself in like a more realistic perspective. If you had everything you dreamt of right now or any point in your time in life, like forever, like, and I'm not, on this channel, I'm usually divisive on many factors, personal or whatnot. But assign this personally to whoever and however this may fit. I'm here to help you especially if you're not an NPC. I don't care what you look like. So let me break it down to the bare bones of it. If you had whatever you desired, would you be dealing with that person that's giving you bad energy vibes, no matter what it is. Shit, if you're dark skinned, it could be racism. It could just be spiritual demons in people. It could be worse than racism. It could be anything. It could be the job. It could be all this bullshit. If you had everything you wanted, would you be dealing with it? Would you be tolerating it? Would you be looking forward to it? Would you have them on your mind any more than you necessarily have to? Like, and I say that out of necessity because of the times we're in. For example, if I were to defend myself against some psychopath or some white mass shooter, which is 98% of all mass shooters in all modern history, I would have to be aware of you only to the point of me forcingly having to be around you for shopping or interaction purposes. Other than that, I wouldn't have you on my mind whatsoever. So it's a necessary small delay, but it's not massive. The massive and the energy drain, the loose drain, and beyond race, it's just people that can be used, because we have it in our community and every community. People that can be spiritually misused and used as weapons against anything that can and will harbor good spirit and good light. But maybe I'm going a little too deep. But to break it down, if you won't willingly give them your energy, then you're, by spirit and your action, you're admitting that you're a slave to something that is beneath you. Because it is beneath you. By your own thought process, you wouldn't fuck with it any other way. So, and then the only thing you can do in your current 3D position is ask yourself, okay, what other faculties am I giving to it, and how much and how long, and what duration, and how else am I serving this? Like, versus the things I do really want. How much duration and time and activities and thoughts, how much am I serving that? Like, God has created everything. He's created the good and the bad. And he loves you so much, and he loves me so much, and he loves all so much. He gives us everything we want, and he gives us the free will to choose everything we want, even if it's to our own demise. I'm gonna let that marinate. You just sop it off right there. But that being said, as usual, God knows your value. But do you? Either who? Do you? Like and subscribe. You know what the deal is.